Now, Storm Watch 12 weather with meteorologist Josh Culbreth.
Welcome back to News Watch 12. Midday, we are tracking a lot of snow on the map right now, and snow levels likely down to around 3,500 feet. We are seeing some deeper shades of blue, which means that there likely is some heavier snowfall within all of this. And we'll go ahead and put it into motion with Stormcast. This is right around dinner time, everything becoming a little bit more widespread. And then watch this into the late evening, overnight into Wednesday morning. This is likely going to be the most intense round that we'll deal with throughout this week. So this is likely going to be the peak of the travel impacts as we head into Wednesday morning. You can see passes are just going to look absolutely terrible at this point, and then maybe a little bit drier into lunchtime, still dealing with some snow showers pivoting through the area into dinner time, but overall a little bit drier. But don't you worry, because we have more snow coming on the way for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Here's some of the water totals we're expecting through Wednesday night. Obviously subject to change, but all of us are going to see some beneficial moisture from this storm system, but especially for the Cascades, the coast, and in the Illinois Valley down towards Cave Junction. Snow levels right now around 3,500 feet, dropping off to around 2,500 feet a little bit later today, going back up to 3,500 feet actually for tonight, and then all the way down to 1,500 feet at some point tomorrow after lunchtime. So during that time frame, that's when we're expecting places like Medford and Phoenix and Jacksonville. Those areas could see a transition to snow. Here's snowfall totals we're expecting through Wednesday night, and keep in mind that we'll have a lot more on the way for Thursday and Friday and Saturday, but still a lot over these next 48 hours. This is probably going to be, again, the peak of the biggest snowfall totals, as we're expecting anywhere between 6 to 18 inches on our passes in Siskiyou County, anywhere between 8 to 12 inches on our passes to the east of the Cascades, 3 to 4 inches for Hayes Hill, Sexton Summit, Jacksonville Hill. Did I already say 12 to 18 for Siskiyou Summit? Well, I meant it. And then 30 to 42 for the Cascades. So just very dangerous travel. And that problem gets compounded when you factor in some of the wind gusts, as they could gust through Wednesday morning upwards of 40 to 50 miles per hour out of the south and west. And that would be along and east of the Cascade. So not only could some of this be some heavy snow, but also some heavy blowing snow. So for today, we'll have winds gusting out of the south and west upwards of 40 miles per hour, with the fastest wind gust again being along and east of the Cascades. And then for tonight, this is likely when we'll see the worst weather for this week and more terrible weather for the rest of this week. Good for the snowpack, but bad for travel. And again, there's more of that high impact weather for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. We're expecting maybe 3 to 4 feet more of snow up towards Crater Lake, in addition to the maybe 4 feet of snow we're going to have for today and tomorrow. Just crazy stuff out there. Here's a 7-day forecast for the coast. We'll have wet weather likely through Saturday, then finally trending a little bit drier for Sunday and Monday. For Siskiyou County, very bad travel, especially up towards Mount Hebron and Grass Lake, where we could have anywhere between 12 to 18 inches of snow. And then for the basin, we're expecting maybe 8 to 12 inches on some of those east side passes, more like 4 to 6 inches over the next 48 hours for Klamath Falls and Lakeview. Then for the Cascades, multiple feet of snow throughout this week. Try to avoid travel up that way. And then for the Rogue Valley, our best chance of seeing snow is going to be late on Wednesday into early on Thursday morning.
All right, thank you, Josh. So, I mean, bottom line, we have a ton of snow. So, I mean, I know it's kind of repetitive, but, you know, if you're headed out over the mountain passes, just carry chains in your car, be safe, let people know where you're going in case anything, does happen.
Yeah, and have the winter safety kit ready to go. We're going to check back in with Oliver a little bit later in the show. He's going to talk about some of those items to have in your vehicle, and they could quite literally save your life this week.
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, we'll have more on that later, but thank you, Josh.
Of course.
Appreciate it.